kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
So you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth down.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays.
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a pitch and catch in the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ncaa. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's Robinson. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage. Good tackling and...
It's caught. He's breaking free. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. Breaking into the clear, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. The 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Running with purpose. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. To throw, it's Mateer. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. Got an opening here. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The defense showing blitz here. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he drops back in the gun, fires it to the wideout. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ncaa. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Jump ball's caught by the ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
To throw, it's Ncaa. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Will set up a 3rd down call.
Well, Chris, that is a massive opportunity missed from this defense. This series gets all the way down inside the red zone, and now they're throwing the ball into the end zone, and they've got a chance to pick that one off. You've got to secure the ball. Oh, man. As my guys always say, this is why he plays defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ncaa. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. They keep him off balance with a run. Fights through a tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
He's got a crease. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but...
Touchdown, Sooners! Barrels into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job with the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking, and these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
And the pressure's on. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Ncaa. Quick completion to the tight end. He's in the clear. Here he goes. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious call. Cannot grab the face mask like that. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
That was desperately needed from this defense. This offense has done a nice job today. They've been in rhythm, and they need to disrupt that, and they're able to do that with a tackle for loss. Now this offense is behind the chains. Good pursuit on the outside.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a fumble. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And looking to throw now on first down.
Looking to scramble.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly. Obviously,
a deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Yeah, Chris, you got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen. Almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
Past the 45. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Returns it for a pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Look out. He's got space ahead. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's in the clear. Here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They did not make it short on fourth down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, He's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. With the catch, it's Smith. Breaks into the clear. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a shotgun handoff here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win. These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly...
He's looking deep here.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Man, it's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Back to pass. It's Ncaa.
He's looking deep again.
And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back for that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
Looking deep for late-game heroics.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Mateer.
Looking for a late deep shot.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Sooners will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Here comes the rush.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge defensive score.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
Coming after him.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Levitt, and he dumps it off to the tight end, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking for a gap, it's Barry. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He shreds the tackle. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. you're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side.
Needs a completion here on 4th down.
On the move now. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He's got some space. Look out. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Chris, all week this defense talked about rush lanes, keeping this elusive quarterback in the pocket, not allowing him the ability to get outside and make a play, and they failed to do that on a 4th down. That has got to be massively frustrating for this defensive play caller. Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On the run, it's Sperry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Look at this. He's going to field the punt right near the goal line. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's caught. He's got room. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
When you have a player of this caliber as an offensive play caller, you've got to find creative ways to get him touches. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A touch pass that goes for an explosive. Great job sealing the edge, and then it's about the ability to be explosive out there, and look at him go. Great job being elusive, and a huge play for this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly.
Oh, he makes the catch.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Touchdown, Oregon. He runs it into the end zone.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense brings him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback. How do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them now 2nd and 3. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's buried. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. Timeout taken by LSU. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, we got a slugfest here. Tie game here. Great stop inside of a minute. They prevent the opposition from going in and scoring before halftime. Now just a little time. They maybe have a couple of snaps to get themselves some points.
Direct snap. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
1st down, looking for more now. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the 2nd level, and they get a big explosive run.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. but that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on 3rd down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap.
Touchdown, Ducks. And they go on top here in the 2nd half.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Levitt.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Trying to find room. It's Davison.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. A crucial pick 6. Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's a quick grab. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
After a short return, he's Welcome to Owen Field in Norman, Oklahoma. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma Sooners. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. Bringing it out, it's Tegna. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss with the first down completion. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Design quarterback run.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position. But they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone. That is an exclamation point during this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
They'll try the right here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
To throw, it's Manning. The sure hands, it's Townsend. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Coleman. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
He's got a crease. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Shows the power and the speed. Breaks the tackle and then takes it all the way to the end zone. What a running back this guy is.
Chris, just outstanding balance through contact. That's what makes him so difficult to bring down, in particular in space, which is why this defense knew that this was one of the more critical parts of this game. Tackling in space, and they have not been able to do it very well.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Zategna. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
he doing? He's going to give up field position here, but he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut, and then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play, special teams touchdown in this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bam, complete.
Looking to throw. It's Manning.
On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it second and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. We'll have two more to work with here in the first half. Let's see if this offense can convert now. It's fourth down and long from the 49. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on fourth down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. Third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Quick pass, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of the game, moves the chains for a first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Smothers.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's a short completion to the running back, but because he was accurate, he's able to get yards after the catch. It's a big play for the offense, easy execution for the quarterback.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here.
The pressure's on.
He'll throw it now. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Pass rush closing in.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The sack sets up second down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Timeout taken by Texas. You still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about running into halftime with all the momentum, an extra point away from tying this one up. This is a brand new ball game now, 0-0 essentially heading into the third quarter.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here comes the pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback. What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Mateer.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can pull the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. Passes the 40. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The game makes it second and medium. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
They sniff this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that draw play.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Coleman.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It out. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. A little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Testing the right side here.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got space. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Handoff heading left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember.
I mean, you're not going to have a bigger block than that as a defense. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. Now your offense on the field with an opportunity to go down and take the lead.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Manning.
On the move now.
Escapes the pocket.
Crosses the 35.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right.
What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So from the 29, this will be a game-winning field goal attempt from 46 yards away.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good.
He missed it. And the game remains tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking downfield, it's Mateer.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Moves out of the pocket.
Extending the play now.
Open field ahead.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create
Touchdown, Sooners. And they take the lead in overtime.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
And they tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Launching one to the end zone.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
He stops short. The defense rises up on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
That will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Michigan Wolverines.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Running inside, it's Allen. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Russell on play action. Stepping to the right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And the incomplete pass will bring... The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Russell. That's caught. It's Clark. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out of bounds. Right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense.
Could be an alley. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go play action with Russell. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kentucky Wildcats.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking outside, it's Lynch. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep...
Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Russell from the gun on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Again, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Russell on play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and in. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Lynch. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Boston College Eagles.
This offense has it with really good field position. They go play action with Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Keelan Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Harris.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And the Hokies are facing third and inches. Back to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pittsburgh Panthers.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Russell. Fired in there, but incomplete. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Throwing Russell. Here comes the heat. That They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Keelan Russell throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Hokies! Once he got some room, it was over. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Russell throws for the tight end. One came in. So first down will open up the final period. Throwing Russell. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Keelan Russell. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.